Hey there YouTube, it's Leisure Tech coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing our first unboxing of sorts. Today we're going to be looking at the Game of Thrones Complete Series 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Best Buy exclusive Steelbook Collection. All of these discs and seasons come in 4K Ultra HD with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. So let's get right into it and tear open the box. So as you can see, this is the Best Buy limited edition 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray complete collection of Game of Thrones. This is the front view. I haven't taken the outside cover off yet. It's just, you can see I taped it up here. It's going to be coming off here pretty shortly, so it doesn't really matter much. And these are all the different sides. So now, let's go ahead and take this off and get to the show, shall we? See what we really care about. So you see, all 8 of the seasons are separated out by their different seasons. They're tucked in here pretty well too. Season 1 and Season 8 are the most challenging to get out of the container. So, GOT, Game of Thrones, Season 1. On the back has a quote. All 8 seasons contain a quote. Fire cannot kill a dragon. And then as we open it up, you will see this one actually has a little bit of damage to it, so I'm going to have to return that to Best Buy. They all have, on the inside, a picture from the season. So this one is this. And if we turn over here, we'll see this side of it as well. Daenerys with her eggs. This is at the wedding, at the very first episode of the show. So we're going to put this back in. And we'll pull out Season 2. Season 2, this is my personal favorite season of the show. I love everything that they do with Tyrion in this season. They say I'm half a man, Tyrion Lannister. And again, we open it up, and you'll see the different discs. And the image on the back here is from the Battle of Blackwater. One of the best episodes in the entire show. Definitely the best episode of the show up until that point was the Battle of Blackwater Bay, in my opinion. Great season. Love everything that they did with Tyrion and his character in that season. Really great acting across the board. And on the inside here is photos from the very infamous Red Wedding. I've been fortunate enough to watch this episode with some fans that hadn't seen Game of Thrones before, and the shock was definitely apparent for them. Another very strong season of Game of Thrones. Season 4. I will be your champion. Oberyn Martell. Another very strong season of Game of Thrones. And here he is, Oberyn, the before mentioned, battling against the Mountain. Doesn't end well for one of these two. I don't think I've said it yet, but all of these are steel books. Very well made, very well put together, with the one exception is Season 1 having an issue with the plastic on the binding on the one side. Season 5, Game of Thrones. One of my least favorite seasons of the show. Not a lot happens in the season. It's kind of a boring season in my opinion. Valar Morghulis. Arya going through her assassin training, if you will. Something I did notice, I have already opened all of these before I put this on camera. For every single season steelbook, this disc 3 was actually laying on top of disc 4 here whenever I flipped the cover over. So something with the packaging, they didn't completely stick this disc 3 down. So you may have that problem as well, but it's not that big of a deal. These do stick pretty well. They don't come undone easy. I have noticed that with other collections, or whenever you have this kind of multiple disc cover, that some of those discs don't always stick very well. Season 6 of Game of Thrones. Another really good season. This one ends with the Battle of the Bastards. Season 7, you can see here, Season 7. It's our first reduction in discs. We've gone down from 4 discs down to 3. There's the Night King in all of his glory. And finally, the very controversial final season of Game of Thrones, Season 8. There's the infamous Iron Throne. There is the dragon melting the throne. Spoiler alert. Let's take a look at these discs. This one was packaged a little bit strange. They stacked the discs on top of each other. So we have disc 1. It says the Game of Thrones Reunion Special, Parts 1 and 2. Disc 2 is additional bonus features. Now this is just a Blu-ray disc. This is an animated history of the Seven Kingdoms. And then finally we get to the actual season. Disc 1, episodes 1 through 3. Disc 2, episodes 4 and 5. And Disc 3, the final episode 8. And I find that really interesting. They decided to package the final season the way they did. As you can see here, this is very deep. And all of this just stacks one disc on top of the other. It's not necessarily the best care for the discs. So be sure to have care whenever you put your 6 discs back inside of the 2 slots provided for the final season. Can't say I'm a big fan of that. But there's Season 8. And now we'll slide them all back inside. Steelbooks, very good quality. You can see here the slots that they slide into keeps them all nice and snug. And there it is. We'll give it a spin without the outside cover from Best Buy. There's the front. There's the side. See how it is the limited edition. This is number 4,325 out of 7,600. And then we have the back and the other side. Of course, we have the top that says Game of Thrones. And on the bottom, it's nothing. Well, there you are, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. I'm looking forward to putting these in my home theater system and giving each season a bit of a test drive. Again, this was just an unboxing video. I'll have my review going up after I spend a couple of weeks going through each season and see how they look. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking on the like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Till next time, I'll see you later.